Hello everyone, Sons and Duck 2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on mainly Opal tools and armor. A mod simply adds in a new tier of tools and armor, along with a new ore, and possibly material that is better than netherite. So yeah, we'll just take a look. So, you can see here, obviously, is the actual ore, which we'll just cheat in. And obviously there is some tools and armor that we'll just get now and test out with a hammer. So just place the actual opal ore in the world and we'll see what it can do. It is required to mine it, of course. So let's get the following tests. I guess it's supposed to be obviously diamond required, and the actual ore does appear at, if we can get this up, between 1 and 13, so it is very much a lower level ore like diamond, so I guess it's going to require diamond to harvest it. For the most part, so we can break it, and stone is not likely to do anything. Go with iron as well though, just in case. It's just breaking it in stone also. No. No, okay, so we can. Okay, we'll actually try stone and otherwise. I'm just actually curious because you never know what is programmed into it. So wood's definitely not going to, but either way, it's worth a try. Okay, so and any moment now it should be breaking. So it still actually can be broken with wood, it's just that it's best to use diamond because you actually get the faster harvesting speed out of it. Otherwise though, instead of actually smelting it, what you want to do is get yourself a diamond ore hammer. And then from there you just use the two of them together and you get some dust, and then you can smelt it into an ingot. So pretty much like a crushing or pulverizing or something like that, but with the hammer. And then you've got 2 ingots pretty much, I guess. Yeah, because you're smelting one dust. And you can make obviously the tools and armor, like so. We will actually check if this has durability as well, which it does, and if we go to our hidden tooltips, we can see it has 65 durability, so you can need to make this quite often with diamonds. Otherwise, we'll actually test the tools, and we'll see the durability and the harvesting level of them, as well as the armor. So probably gonna have to wait for a skeleton or something to attack us. That's fine. So with the actual tools, you've got pretty much less than diamond in terms of durability, but in terms of attack damage on the sword and axe, you've got probably better than diamond in a way. If we compare, the axe obviously is better than it, but the sword obviously is not. But otherwise, we'll just see what we can do with these. Don't think I have much in the way of higher tier ores, not really. Just do the sort of typical ore test of what it can break. So let's see. And if it can obviously break obsidian. So just harvest all these. We'll see it break obsidian at a usually not too bad rate. Sort of climbing up there, and it can obviously break it. So there's that. Otherwise, the axe is also fairly quick, and the shovel is also fairly quick. Obviously the sword can pretty much just two-hit spider or something, as well as a skeleton, certain other smaller mobs, but yeah. So that, and then with the armor you've got obviously 300-ish to 500-ish durability, and the protection is pretty much better than diamond in many ways. If we compare to netherite though, with all its stats, as well as diamond, just use both of these for comparison. So we'll just get some fire, for example, which I think you can do with netherite. You take damage though, that's the thing. Yeah, because you can't. Okay, I wasn't too sure, I had to remember. So, just take damage from a skeleton if they actually are able to defeat us. There we go. Diamond over there. We'll just get rid of them. Okay, so diamond has the following durability. Obviously, that type of armor protection and armor toughness. Then netherite is obviously the knockback resistance, and pretty much I think about the same as diamond. It's not that much better. Whilst this has 5 in comparison to 3 on the helmet, you've got 10 armor compared to 8, 8 compared to 6 on the leggings, and 5 versus 3 on the boots. So yeah, in terms of durability though, you're only slightly above netherite really. Actually not so much with the boots. The leggings, not so much either. The chest plate's the only one that really outbeats it. And otherwise, in terms of diamond comparison, you can sort of see it there. So yeah, only the chest plate really outbeats it for durability, but for protection, it definitely outbeats everything. So yeah. Otherwise, you've got a config that pretty much allows you to tweak certain aspects such as the attack damage modifier. So this is obviously for changing, or modifying obviously, the material base damage by a certain amount. You can have it range from 1 to 50. That's obviously 1 by default. You've got the durability modifier, which modifies the material durability by a certain amount. You can change this between 1 and 5. And you've got it where you can obviously modify the material based damage reduction used by armor. And obviously that's 1 by default, and you can change it to in between 1 or 5 or on 5. And then you've got the actual ore generation aspects. So you can either enable or disable the generation. You can change the ore size, so that'll be the ore pockets or vein sizes. You've got the height for the generation, which by default the highest it can generate at is 13. You've got the ore pocket being generated, which is a chance of 100, so I'm assuming that's of it just generating in chunks and such, compared to the size of it being the veins there. So that's the chance that it will appear, I assume, or generate in general. And you've got the minimum height, which is obviously 1, so that's the lowest it'll be at, I think. So, yeah. Otherwise though, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.